Hi folks, thanks for joining us on this video. If you're new here, I'm Willie.
And I'm Sarah.
We're a musician and artist, and at the end of last year we moved to a nearly 200-year-old cottage on the Isle of Skye in the Scottish Highlands with our dog, Jack Spaniels.
In this week's video, we finally enjoy some plain sailing without any dramas in our boat.
Come aboard as we head out to sea to catch our supper on rod and line and in our lobster pots. But will it be beans on toast for us that evening, or the freshest of Skye seafood?
Plus, I go foraging in the hedgerow and Willie finds another new building project. But is it a bridge too far?
Join us as we continue. Living the Skye Life. We're down in Carbos Pier at the boat. This is my mate Andrew, who's come over from Edinburgh with his kids, and he's coming with me today to come and get the lobster pots out. It'd be really nice for our first trip out to get something. What do you reckon?
I reckon it's good.
Excited?
Yep.
Looking forward to it?
Yep.
Let's do this. Andrew and I were going out to check the pots that Sarah and I put in the previous episode. Go out and get some lobster pots! As you can see, Andrew's driving the boat. I can see the boy. I'm going to go over there now and pull it out. I'm leaving it running just now. If we drift towards the shore, I'll need to move the boat. So what we want to do is just pull them up. Nothing.
Alright.
And a couple of langoustines.
Nice. Few. More than a couple.
Yeah. One. The size of this one.
Yeah.
Two. Oh, it's got my coat. Three. Four. Little crab goes back, another little crab goes back, another little crab goes back. Right, we need to rebait the pot. Okay. That's a pity. That's an undersized lobster. We'll put it in the bucket for now though, and I'll take some videos of that and film it. Wee crab, wee shore crab. We'd drifted quite a bit towards the rocks at the side of the loch, so I moved the boat back towards the middle again before I could put the pots back down. As I said, I left the engine running for safety because I knew we'd drift towards the rocks and I knew I'd need to move the boat quickly. In open water I always kill the engine so I'm not burning any fuel whilst fishing. Baited up again and back in they go. That is a mission accomplished.
Hey.
Well done, man. That was amazing fun. Tiring work, but amazing fun. Right, Andrew, what you got there then?
One claw.
There's no way that's 90mm across the back of the carapace, or 87. No, the carapace is this bit here.
But that's got to be 19 centimetres.
90 centimetres behind the eye to the back of the carapace. So from here to there. I'm shaking from all that exertion. But there's no way that's 90, is there?
90 mil.
90 mil. Right, so guys, as much as it pains us, and it is my first lobster on this loch in my boat, Andrew, do the right thing.
Bye-bye.
Next up, langoustine, the big one.
Whoa.
That's a monster, that's definitely on size.
From the deep.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Let's have a look at the other ones. And that one's maybe on size. Let's have a look at the back. Is it 20mm, do you think? No, I'd say it's not. It goes back. Do the right thing, Andrew.
Hello.
Good man. That one is on size, and the other one is on size. So we have 3 keepers. Stick them back in the pot. We'll go back in. We'll tell everyone the great news that we actually got a catch.
Very small hors d'oeuvre.
Yes, but at least there's something. Enjoy that?
Yeah, brilliant.
Okay, so I hope my hand's not shaking too much. That was fun. Really enjoyed it. Did hope for a little bit more, but it's my first time. I'm never going to be an expert right off the bat, so just happy we'll have something to eat that we can at least show the kids and we'll enjoy it. So I'll probably show me cooking it and then hopefully eating a bit of it. I don't know if I'll get any with the kids being here, but we'll see. Right, let's get back into port, man. Let's do this. Let's go. We're back. Now let's go and cook those langoustines. So we excitedly took our catch back to Skye Life cottage and prepared a starter for Andrew, the girls and ourselves. We didn't film much of this however, as again Andrew didn't want the girls to feature in the video, which is absolutely fine. Although there wasn't a lot to go around, we steamed the langoustines and served them very simply with a few lemon slices, and they were absolutely delicious. I wonder if we'll catch some more in the future. I just mowed the lawn and did a bit of strimming round the side where the hammock is that we built. So there's a path that goes over to it now. But I realised there's no bridge there, so you have to step over the burn, which is fine. But kids were to visit, and my mate is actually bringing his kids here in a few weeks. There's no little bridge for them to get over, so I'm going to make a little bridge, and I'll probably call it the ferry bridge, just because, you know, that's what you do. And I'll show you what I mean right now. I'll show you where I'm going to build it. This is the path that I've cut my way through. Jack's just jumped over. And this is the bit I mean, so kind of needs a bridge there. It's fine for me, it's still quite a big jump though to get over, so for kids that may be a problem to get to the hammock, which is here. What do you reckon, Jack? Should we build a bridge? No, I want all the wood to chomp on, Dad. I've still got plenty of wood left over from the build of the shelves, so let's do this. Let's make a wee bridge. After cutting the 3x2 inch joists, I laid them on the ground on the 3-inch surface to get the width right. Then I nailed the joists together. Next I added a joist on each side, this time with the 3-inch surface facing in the way to form the edge. Finally I cut and fitted cross pieces underneath for added strength. Take it to the bridge. I think it works. Well, we know it works that way, but does it work this way? I'd say that's a pass. Absolutely ignored by Jack Spaniels. Come on, let's go get Mum. You just jumped over it. Oh well. It's not for you anyway, mucky pup. You like going in the river anyway. Sarah's coming to try it out. Gotta suspend disbelief and pretend you're like 10 years old.
That's very easy for me.
Yeah, I'll settle in after a while. Just needs walking over a good few times. It's just soft grass underneath.
Oh, no.
He doesn't walk over it, he just jumps over it. Let's see if it works this way as well. Seems to work.
Perfect.
Excellent. Driven to the sort of end of the loch. We're going to do a bit of mackerel fishing. Let's see what we can catch. Hopefully we'll find some.
I didn't know who he was talking to there.
I was talking to the people at the end of the lens. Okie dokie. Let's see if we can catch some fishes.
Today, officially, we are just fishing for mackerel and we're going to check the lobster pots as well. Unofficial purpose of this trip is wildlife spotting. I'm not going to say out loud what we're looking for, because if they hear me, then they might not come. And it's always the way with me. I come out looking for something specifically and we don't find it and I get dead disappointed. But Willie and his friend Andrew and his kids came out the other day and they did spot lots of wildlife, and I'm quite jealous.
Here's a snippet of the footage of the dolphins that we saw when Sarah unfortunately wasn't on the boat. I think she's just about forgiven me for this. Just about. The rest of this amazing encounter with the dolphins is available to see over on our Patreon. I think I may have a fish on.
Fish! Little mackerel!
Oh, but no.
Is this the most scenic place to go fishing ever? You got a fish, man.
Yeah.
Maybe one, maybe two, maybe three, maybe four.
Let's see the knock on the rod.
Oh yeah. Something's on the end. Whoa!
There we go, that's better. Edible ones for the table. Nice.
Hey!
The ones that are that size we eat, and the ones that are smaller we use for bait. I'm in the cuddy of the boat. Sarah's fishing, pulling them in all the time. We might have to pack in soon. We've probably got enough in a few more drop downs, and then we're going to go and get the lobster pot in. It should be fun. Jack is fascinated with the bucket. He keeps walking over. He loves to eat mackerel, but he won't eat it raw. He'll eat it when it's cooked. Hey, little connoisseur.
Cooked in the microwave. I don't think that's exactly how the chefs do it.
It's the way he likes it. Hey Jack, microwaved mackerel. Jack, you having fun fishing? You gonna get some for your supper? You certainly are.
I'm gonna get some for my supper.
You caught it. You tell me what's gonna happen with it.
Langoustines to start, and then smoked mackerel for me.
Oh, you just totally jinxed us though.
Well, we also said we were going to come looking for dolphins.
Well, you never know, the day is young. Got a bite?
I did, it wasn't very strong.
Sarah's just learning to use a multiplier reel. Slightly more complicated than a fixed spool. Jack is having the time of his life, aren't you, Jack? But they're not for you.
Not yet.
Not yet. Look at him licking his lips. You can have some fish later, pups. You gonna enjoy your dinner? Fresh fish? You love fresh fish, don't you? And it's good for your brain and for your coat. Yes! He's a good boy. Yay! Family adventure!
He's got a fish on.
Yep. I don't think it's too big this time though.
Jack has realised that I have a ham sandwich down here. And he has come to help me out. Oh, just the one. It's a good sized one though.
So it was snacking. I'm catching.
Always snacking.
Always snacking. Really, really beautiful fish. Really pretty iridescent fish. Well, we'll dispatch it now. Got a fish?
I think so.
Yay! Cool. We need more of a film crew. I'm going to have to film this underwater.
Oh no, not one! Oh, we got escaped so well. You join me in Skye Life Cottage Garden and it's exciting times because the brambles are starting to ripen, and I've been waiting for this for ages, it feels. There's quite a lot of stuff that flowers late or ripens late compared to the mainland and even the rest of Skye. Because the glen runs north to south and we've got hills on that side, like that one, and we've got hills on the other side, it means that the sun obviously rises but doesn't come over the hills until quite later in the day, so we don't get as much sunshine as somewhere that's more open. So that's my theory. That's why I think things tend to ripen a little bit later, but it's fine. They're ripening now and there's plenty to pick, so I'm going to have a little forage for brambles or blackberries in our garden. And Jack is biting the bramble. Yes, that's a bad idea. Don't leave it. That was a really bad idea, Jack. That is a bramble. That is spiky. as you just found out. Can we leave the spiky bramble alone, please? Thank you. At some point, we do want to start growing stuff. Like, we do want a bit of a kitchen garden and grow some fruit and veg. We've had so much going on this year that it's not been possible to do anything like that. So maybe next year we'll get into growing some stuff. But it's nice that we have some stuff in the garden already for us to forage. Look at these. Beautiful. Willie's out in the boat, or I get him to do this. That's all I got at the first harvest, but that's fine because there's plenty more to ripen still, loads more. I love the way they change from that green to red and then finally to that inky black when they're ready to pick. I actually did a painting of that last year where there were all the different colours on one stem because I really love that. It's kind of bittersweet when the brambles start ripening though, because it's kind of the beginning of the end of summer, but it also means that autumn's on its way and we really can't wait to experience autumn on the island as well. We're being tailed.
Oh yeah, the ever hopeful seagull. Got it?
Get your rope.
Right, excellent, well done. Nice and heavy.
You can do it. The heavier the better, right?
Well, I'll tell you what, it's the heaviest I think it's ever been. I don't know if it's just the current or if it's actually particularly heavy this time.
Got some nice fat juicy langoustines, please. I mean, I wouldn't say no to a lobster, but actually I think the langoustines I prefer.
Here's the weight.
Oh, you got fish in there.
Well, that's the bait.
Oh right, okay. First pot, 0.
0. Second pot.
Ooh,
1 langoustine.
1 langoustine. We're gonna fight over that.
I think that's a dogfish.
And I see a langoustine. 2 langoustine. Dogfish. Whoa, I've never seen one before.
We'll get out then.
Whoa.
Okay. This is a dogfish.
Doesn't mean that it's for you, Jack.
No. This is a dogfish. Smallest kind of shark in the UK. And the problem is it's so rough, the skin. Hear that?
Ugh.
You've got to make sure that you don't let it wrap itself around you. And that's what it would do, is wrap itself around my wrist and tear all the skin away.
Give you a Chinese burn.
I don't want to keep it, so back it goes.
Bye.
Here we go.
Woo! Langoustine. Hey, little guy.
And some
We
of these.
appreciate you.
Oh,
oh.
I didn't even see that. Whoa!
Oh my gosh!
That's definitely on size.
Oh my gosh! That's our
Yeah.
first ever lobster.
Yeah, we'll measure that for sure, but I'm pretty sure that's on size.
Oh my gosh!
That's our first keeper lobster.
And it's not V-notched.
Not a beaded female, which means it's not got eggs on it. That's amazing! I didn't
Oh.
even see that, did you?
My gosh, no!
I'm so excited.
if he's less than 87 millimeters, we can't keep him.
So that's the back of the carapace there. He is 9.5 centimeters. Tiny, tiny little langoustine, check it out.
The gulls are coming in for our discarded bait. Oh yeah, maybe that's a bit too small.
That goes back.
Swim away, little langoustine.
Going after it.
Oh no.
Discarded old bait. Look, it's all been eaten. That's probably been eaten by the lobster.
The gulls were waiting for this.
And another langoustine.
Jack, it's not for you. Whoa.
See if we can catch it in the air.
No.
Oh, not clever, are they? You put these in as well, so if your bait all gets eaten, you've still got some scent in there for a few days later. It's all very exciting, isn't it? But you can't have that, mackerel. You'll have some later.
You're playing catch with the seagulls, but not with me.
Our first lobster in the pot. Not our first langoustines, but some more langoustines. I'm covered in, I don't know what. I'll clean myself up and then we're going to make our way back into port. That's amazing, look at that catch.
Can't believe we got a lobster.
We did. Let's turn you round.
We're back at Skye Life Cottage now with our seafood feast, and I'm gonna get a filleting lesson because I don't know how to do it.
Willie, it's over to you.
It's a rather disgusting job, so we'll not put it on video.
It's not my favourite thing in the world to do, but it's entirely necessary, so.
Okay, we have filleted the fillets, let me say. Filleted the fish, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mackerel fillets. How did I do?
You did very well. Sarah did, it was her first time filleting a fish. Did very well. Actually did better than me on my first one. I was shown how to do it. The first one I cut right through the backbone. Oopsie!
Oops! So we've got 10 to smoke for ourselves, and we've got 2 fillets cut up to microwave for Jack as well. He's blissfully unaware of this at the moment, but I'm sure he'll get very excited. Hey pups. You want some fish? You want some mackerel? Not long. Good boy. Okay, so that has been salted, and we're going to put that in the fridge overnight so it's nice and firm to be smoked tomorrow. And Willie just got a message on his phone. Okay, now we've had our showers and we've washed all the disgusting mackerel insides off our hands, so we're a lot cleaner, and now we're gonna make some supper, which is those amazing shellfish we got, the lobster and the langoustines.
Crustaceous. With seafood that's this fresh, we're not going to bother doing anything too fancy. I've just got a bit of butter in this pan here. I'm making clarified butter, which is clear butter, just to make that clear. And a little ramekin, delicious. Also a bit of lemon, but that's it, and then some bread. In here, I've got some salted water, and I'm going to bring that up to the boil in a minute, and then we'll cook the lobster, which is currently in the freezer. And the reason for that is it's more humane to the lobster to put it into a kind of stun. So when you put it in the freezer, it tends to make its system shut down and it won't feel the pain of just being thrown into the water. Some people like to kill them before, so they'll turn them on the back and put a knife through them. I really don't think that's necessary because it's already unconscious. I think it's better just to put it straight in the water once it's stunned. You can see now the impurities there. We're interested in the clear, so that's what we'll pour into the ramekin. There's all the impurities sinking to the bottom. So we're just pouring this in nice and gently. Don't want any of those impurities in here. So we're just getting close to the edge there. I just like to live my life like this though. Danger zone. So that's now nice and clear, lovely clarified butter. That can go back in here. Stay warm. So onto this pot here. Get it boiling rapidly and we'll come back.
I'll leave Willie in charge of cooking our supper and I'll just do Jack's, which is a lot easier. Mackerel! That looks appetizing. For Jack's supper, I'm going to put it in his bowl so it cools down a bit quicker, but we need to leave it to cool for a bit because it is hot.
Microwaved mackerel.
The kitchen Smells amazing right now. Lucky for you guys, YouTube is not smell-o-vision.
Fish, the bones out.
You have to wait, puppy dog. 10 minutes. 10 minutes, promise.
Here is our lobster. As you can see, it's no longer moving around frantically. It's stunned. While it is still stunned, it's going straight into this boiling water, fast rapid boil. In it goes, lid down. That is the more humane way of doing it. If you cook them straight away without putting them in the freezer, some say they feel pain, and I would imagine they would. So that's the best way of doing it. That lobster is now gone. Okay, same thing for the langoustines. Lid off, straight to the freezer. Close the lid very quickly. Lid on. And they won't take anywhere near as long. They only take 5-6 minutes. They don't take long at all. And they're pretty big langoustines as well.
We did well.
Well, actually, it was Andrew and his kids that caught the bait, so I feel slightly guilty about this. Maybe we should freeze them and just save them for them? What do you think?
Yeah, but they got to see dolphins and I didn't.
Fair, let's eat them.
Jack! Your supper's is ready. Excited. It's mackerel. Ready? Wait. Oh.
Didn't wait, did he?
He did not wait. Definitely not lasting long. In fact, it did not last long. It has all gone.
Right, yeah, so it's ready too.
Yay!
Crustaceans are ready!
It's the crustacean station!
Swap it in the colander.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I've only ever had lobster once, and that was on our third-ish date, I think. I can't remember.
Oh, how romantic.
It was a long time ago. Our first was in Stirling and our second was at your house. No, our second was in Edinburgh. Oh, I've got this horribly, horribly wrong.
You're doing so well.
Maybe like the fourth date.
And it was the last day of the season, wasn't it?
Yeah, the last possible day that the lobster shack would serve lobsters where we went.
And there we have it. So we've got some toasted sourdough bread from the local baker. We've got our lobster that we caught, a couple of langoustines, bit of lemon, and some clarified butter as well. And that is going to be delicious. And we're not going to hold on anymore. We're going to eat it. Hope you enjoyed watching us catching it, and I hope you enjoyed watching us cook it as well. Let's eat. Well, Jack Spaniels didn't indulge in the lobster. Sarah and I did. What's your verdict?
It's good. That was really good.
Special, eh?
Langoustines slightly better for flavour. Langoustines are so nice, but you obviously get more meat on the lobster, so that was probably the best combination.
That was delicious.
That was so good.
Every morsel gone, no stone unturned. That was absolutely beautiful. What a reward for all the hard work.
Makes all the stress of the boat worth it, right?
And finding the lobster pots and repairing them and all that stuff. We did a lot of work for that, and that was really, really, really rewarding.
Need to wash my hands now.
Yeah, we should probably wash our hands.
As always, folks, thank you so much for watching our video. We really hope you enjoyed it. If you did like it, please do leave us a like, a comment, or subscribe to our channel. It's free to do, and it helps us to grow as a channel.
If you want to support the channel further, you can do so over on Ko-fi. You can buy us a coffee, or Jack a dog treat, or just contribute to the running costs of the channel to help us make these videos for you guys to watch.
If you want to help us out more long term, you can become one of our amazing patrons over on Patreon, where you get loads of extra content or helping us out every month. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you
next week. Off. We're leaving our suburban life, moving over the sea to Skye. Are we chasing a dream? I guess in time we will see, when we're living the Skye life. Living the Skye life. Alright, so we got warmed.
Nominally, we're nominally?
Nom.
I'm so glad you clarified this for me.
I've already done that joke.
No, you didn't. You said I'm glad I made it clear.
So that was just double clarification, yeah?
Because we're in a glen that sits. Let me think about this. Rises in the east and sets in the west. The north, the south. Helping?
Always. This one has to go up to. Try putting it on first. But if kids come here or whatever, it's going to be very difficult for them. But if kids come here or whatever, it's going to be very difficult for them to come over. But if kids come here, and if my friend is bringing his... But if kids were to visit, and my mate is bringing his mate...
Did someone get fish poo on their head, Jack? Did he just have to have a wash?
He had fish poo on his face up here, and I just gave him a wash with my water bottle.
Or silty, soily stuff. It might have just been silt from the bottom.
Just been sand.
It's a really good hairdo, Jack. Love it.
Click here to subscribe to live in the Skye Life.
Click here to go back to the start of our adventures with our very first episode.